Okay, so here's the video some of you asked about with the Mini Complete Tank auto top off. Basically what I've done, I've taken an XP Aqua Flood Guardian, and instead of using the solenoid, I have wired in a Avast Marine diaphragm pump. I cut off the main supply, power supply for the diaphragm pump, and wired it into the DC jack that plugs in for the solenoid on the Flood Guardian. It's still 12 volt power, so everything runs fine. For the sump, I drilled a hole with a step bit and then just attached it's a 1/4 inch John Guest fitting that goes out to 3/8 thread. It was a little tricky because the plastic is too thin to actually thread with like a tap set, so I just made the hole to where it was a very tight fit, threaded the plastic through, and then just on the inside, since there's really not a gasket for it, I just ran some silicone along the inside, let it dry for a couple of days, and it seems to be holding water just fine. There's no pressure there, so you don't really have to worry about a blowout or anything like that, since there's no high pressure. For the diaphragm pump, it's a little noisy, but it's only on a few times a day, so it's not that big of an issue. I don't have it hooked up to where it just continuously runs every time the water drops. I have it set on a timer. It's like a Wi-Fi smart outlet to where it comes on. I think right now I have it set at 5 times a day, and it only runs for a minute, which is plenty of time. But I will go through and show you how this works. I'll use a syringe and take some water out. So that will simulate the evaporation. I've pulled out about 20 milliliters of water, and then when the timer kicks on throughout the day, and that's pretty much it. That's all it will do throughout the day, and hopefully keep this thing as stable as possible. It'll come in handy with my work travels and things like that. So if anyone needs more detailed photos or anything like that, I'll be happy to post those. I do have a thread running on nanoreef.com as well as reef2reef.com, and I will post those links down below. Take care.